I'm just going to cook tonight's tea for me and Jason, so I thought I would bring you along for the journey. So I'm going to be making Trinidadian beef hot pot, and I'm going to do it in my slow cooker because Jason's out at the moment fiddling around with his van, and I'm not sure what time he's going to be back. So I thought, well, if I pop this in the slow cooker, put it on slow. It's now 2:15, and it can sit there for a nice few 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. I can always turn it off if he's not back, and we can have it, you know, when we're ready. This is the book I'm using. It's Free Food Feast, which is from Slimming World, and it is on page 11 of the book. So here we go. So good old Tesco's bought me, instead of chuck beef, they bought me thin cut beef steaks, which is rather clever of them, but we'll work with it. I think we'll be alright. So I've chopped it all up into bite-sized pieces. I've taken all the fat off. The dog is drooling. There was quite a bit of fat on it. I mean, look at that. That's like, ugh. But it's like, you pay, here I go again, I said this about the chicken, about taking the skin off the chicken. You know, you pay all this money for your meat, by the time you've taken half your fat off, it's half of it. Sorry, I'm talking to the cupboard. I'm looking for corn flour. So, my newfound thing, if you chop your meat up and put it in a bag, followed by a good, well, not good, a teaspoon, is that much? It's a big teaspoon of corn flour in your bag with some pepper, and give that, make sure you got the top, give that a good mix. Honestly, that will tenderise your meat beautifully. Your meat will taste so tender, it will be delicious. So, in my slow cooker, I have chopped up 1 red onion. I'm going to put that in the bottom. Along with that, I have chopped up my chillies. I couldn't get Scotch bonnet chillies. What I have got, Tesco's let me down a little bit today. I'm going to have to write to Mr Tesco's to complain, I think. I've got the bird's eye chillies, and these are 3 chillies on those in strength. So I've actually got 4, which I have chopped up and put them in there. Do you know, I'll tell you a story about chillies. When my eldest, who is now 20, coming up 27, when he was about 3, I was baking, and I was cooking with, I was cooking with chillies, and I wiped all the unit down, and he came in, and I went, oh, look at the state of your fish, you're filthy, what have you been doing? Wiped his face with the same cloth that I had just wiped the unit with all the chillies. Poor little devil, all red. Oh, it wasn't funny at the time, bless him. He still remembers it. He still. Mum, do you remember when you wiped my face with chilli cloth? Whenever I cut chillies, I always remember that story. Bless him. So, that's the chillies. I promise not to wipe anyone else's faces with chilli cloth. So, then I'm going to put my meat in. So I'm just going to tip it out of my bag. And the recipe says 10 cloves of garlic. Well, what have I got here? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was a whole bulb of garlic. So I've taken the skin off that, and I'm not sure if I need to, let me just read it, sorry. Yeah, so I just need to crush those down. So with your knife, just put one under each under your blade rather, and that one's not got to go, so just help it along and just push down, and that squashes them out quite nicely. Then add those to your meat. I'll give you a little tip. You need to put some ginger in. I saw this from a YouTuber. What they did, they got a spoon and they got the ginger, and I used to get a knife, and honestly I used to end up, that bit would end up about the size of, by the time I'd finished, that big bit would end up as big as that. What she did was she gets a spoon, can you see what I'm doing? And she literally scrapes off all that skin, and it is pretty soft. It's quite easy. I was quite surprised how easy it was to do. And I'm just going to chop that end off. Can you see how quick that was? That's all scraped off now. So then I'm going to do that on the grater. And you want a good inch of ginger. That'll do you. Make sure you get all that up there. Do you know what, dog's in and out like a blooming yo-yo today. Right, so that's that. You're also going to need some tomatoes. So I've got some in here. There's half a tin of tomatoes there. That should be plenty for the two of us. And a sprig of rosemary. I'm just going to drop that straight in. And then you've got to put in some spices. So I've got some garam masala, I've got some tandoori curry, and I've got some cayenne pepper. So I am using this large spoon, and I'm going to put in a good 2, and that's all of it, of the tandoori. Hang on, I'm going to take that off. And then I'm going to put a good heaped teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And I've got a little bit left of garam masala. Oh God, I've got even less now. Honestly, I'm so clumsy. I drive my husband mad. I'm going to tip that in. So that's in. Right. So, next. Next you're going to have to put in some stock, some beef stock. So it's 400 mils of boiling beef stock. So I'm going to stop the video now and I'm going to boil my kettle and I'll come back when that's done. Right, so I've got my pinto beans out, which is something else that you put in it. So that's those, the pinto beans. What I'm going to do is they come in like a brine. So rather than throw that down the sink, I'm going to use that. I'm going to strain it and use that towards my stock, my hot beef stock. So I'm just straining that all in. And then I'm going to add my hot stock to that, rather than throwing it down, all that nice goodness down the drain. So I've got my hot stock, I've added my pinto beans, and that's now going all in. The stock I used was the Rich Beef Knorr stock pot. These are lovely, I really like these, they're really nice. So that's all now in. I'm going to give it a bit of a stir. And then basically I'm going to pop the lid on. Now I know earlier I said I was going to stick it on low, but I think actually I'm going to stick it on high because it's now 20 to 3. So really I want it on high. I don't really want it to be on low, because low's more like for 6 or 7 hours. I want it for 4 or 5 hours, I think, because Jason's texted to say that he's going to be back quicker than I thought. So I will put it on to high. So I'm going to pop my lid on now. This is my lid. Don't do what I did, right? I had this great idea. I cooked my my stew, and I thought, oh, I'll pop it in the oven to keep warm with the lid on. Can you see what I've done to my lid? Yeah, words fail me. And my husband. So, oh, I didn't show you. Hang on, let me show you. So, that's what it looks like so far. Okay? So, lots of rich goodness going on in there. I haven't put, in the menu it says Charlotte potatoes. I haven't put any of those in. I am going to add my green beans half an hour before dishing up. I'm not going to put them in now because otherwise they'd just go grey and they'll be horrible. And that's something they recommend in the book. If you're doing it on the hob, that you put them in the green beans, put them in for the last 5 minutes. I am going to be doing the rice. I have done an easy cook rice on one of my videos previously, so if you want to know how to make that, check that video out. If you've enjoyed this video, give me the thumbs up. I will show you it once it's finished cooking at the end, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, more of me and the dog jumping in and out of camera shot, and yeah, give me the thumbs up, and I'll do a quick video once it's all finished so you can see the final product on the plate. See you later.